Sanasaurians.
KSSH News at Noon welcomes you.
I'm Desiree Ewing.
And I'm Joel Partridge. Last week, it was about health and welfare of the body. Now, it's of the mind.
Until recently, it's been a social taboo.
But now, we're more open to talk about the causes and consequences of self-harm.
I'm Renee Lipiat. Cutting is one of the most common forms of self-harm. Despite this, most people who cut often keep it secret and feel alone. In pursuing this story, I spoke with more than 10 people who struggle with self-harm, none of whom would agree to appear on camera. However, I did speak with a private practice psychiatrist and our district psychologist and got their input.
Self-harm means usually doing damage to tissue. Usually the tissue is the skin. This is often done by maybe a razor blade or a sharp instrument, a knife or a scissor, bottle caps, anything that can penetrate the skin. Other forms of self-harm are burning, often with a match or a cigarette, or even chemical agents, detergents and other agents that can cause irritation and burning or damage to the skin. Most of us try to avoid physical pain, but for one who self-injures, the emotional pain is much greater than the physical pain, and so they engage in this physical pain as a means to ease or reduce the emotional pain that they're feeling. And when this happens, it's almost as though for a few moments the emotional pain through cutting and bleeding is brought out, it's released, it gives them a relief. And most people struggling with inflicting self-harm, they don't want it to be known to those outside. It's something that they, usually when they cut in a place where it can't be seen. Maybe on the tops of their legs, or if it's on their wrists or forearm, that they'll wear long sleeves.
At our school, typically the first line of defense is to go to your school counselor, talk with them about the problem. Your school counselor will assess the situation and try to work with the student and help them learn some better coping skills rather than self-injuring. When I get involved is for cases that are more significant and the counselor needs additional support, then I will intervene. I do similar things in helping students kind of figure out better coping skills rather than self-injury. I help them try to get to the root of the issue that's causing the self-injury. And then I also tend to refer out because the therapy that's required for self-injurious behaviors is beyond the scope of what a school can offer.
A big part of treatment is what we refer to sometimes as talk therapy, helping them to develop the language to be able to express what's going on and what they're feeling. Oftentimes a self-injurer has learned to repress. Repress means just merely to bury and to not think about the issues that are hard or that one's dealing with. So they move into not thinking about it. And therapy helps them to identify what those issues are.
Once you reach adolescence, talk therapy seems to be the most appropriate. I do have outlines that I follow in terms of different sessions and what we're going to do, because each session has goals that are attached to it, an activity to help them process what they're learning, and then follow up to help them practice and use the skills that they're being taught. Okay.
I'm a little too excited about this next story.
Well then, you better calm down.
Y'all small tuna fish, one big fish is a shark tail. Might not ever carry it. Let me tell you, it's better than digging a ditch. There ain't no telling who you might meet. A movie star or maybe a common thief working at the car wash. Oh, yeah, 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 at the car wash, yeah. Sing it with me now, working at the car wash. Oh, oh, some of the work is kinda hard. This ain't no place to be, depending on being stopped.
There's a new face in the Counseling and Career Center.
Let's check it out.
Hey Santa Sue, Cynthia Gonzalez here to talk to our new Career, College, and Counseling Center advisor.
Hi, I'm Sue Petralia. I'm working in the College and Career Center Monday through Friday from 10 to 2 every day from now on. My hobbies and interests pretty much revolve around my kids right now. Their activities in Girl Scouts and sports and our church. We go to St. Peter Claver and we just like to travel. We go camping a lot. We like to camp at the beach and I walk my dog. My family is, we've been living in Simi Valley for 13 years and I have 2 kids in the school district. One is in 2nd grade at Vista and my son is a sophomore at Simi High.
Welcome to our school, Miss Petralia. Back to you in the studio.
We have numerous couples here on campus.
We sure do, but we also have couples that aren't students.
Here's Shannon Smith with all that.
Hey guys, Shannon Smith here. I'm with one of our Teacups, teacher couples, known here at Santa Sue, the Abbeys.
We met in San Diego. We both went to San Diego State to get our bachelor's degrees, and we met at church. She's a great friend. I love having her home. She spends a lot of time at school with you guys, and that's great, but as much as I can get her home, that's what I'm talking about.
The fact that he is an amazing designer and builder of really cool creative projects.
We like to travel and stuff, but...
And we talk about our son, Ezra, the most adorable 5-year-old, well, almost 5-year-old in the world. Well, he'll be 5 by the time you see this. 5. I think our relationship is like Lord of the Rings. It's an epic adventure.
There are various colleges seniors are looking to attend for fall.
Here's a few seniors looking at one in particular.
Hey Santa Sue, Cynthia Gonzalez here to talk to Melvin Flores and Kayla Motera, who recently went on UCLA Trip.
We got to hear some of the professors talk about a few of the programs that they had, and even though it wasn't the programs that I was interested, it was really cool to hear what some of the other programs are at UCLA.
The campus itself was very beautiful, I'll admit. I didn't really feel it too much. I don't know, maybe it's just not the school for me. But it was really cool. I learned a lot about engineering schools, as well as other things that you need to get into UCLA and other majors and such.
We got to talk to some of the students and hear what their different majors were, what they were participating in around campus, and hear from them just what their experiences were, which was really good because no one knows better than a student that goes there.
The reason why I was chosen to go was because during TAP class, they asked us to perform a survey on Santa Susana website, and so I did it. And because of it, I kind of won the raffle theme bob, and I got to go to UCLA.
There you have it, Santa Sue. Make sure you're participating in TAP.
Expressions of dance.
It's the Expressions Dance Show.
Get jazzy on them. Talk dirty to me. Talk dirty to me. Talk dirty to me.
It's kind of like on-the-job training, but you get paid later.
Much later.
Hey Troubadours, Amanda Vey here with the Principal of Career Education for Ventura County, Dr. Marion Doyle. So Dr. Doyle, what are some of the changes that will be happening in the ROP program?
So the primary change that is immediately visible is Career Education is our new department name or our new program name throughout Ventura County. And so we're really quite focused on providing the college and career readiness anchor standards that are found within the Common Core standards.
When will we start seeing these changes?
The changes are happening right now, and we started out with some professional development with all of the teachers that teach career education courses throughout Ventura County. And then we focus specifically on aligning the curriculum so that they're focused on those college and career readiness standards.
So will the program be expanding? Like, are there going to be more classes added, or are classes going to be taken away?
So the idea isn't so much to cut or increase as much as it is to provide the increased level of rigor for all students and to provide those types of 21st century preparatory courses looking at future careers for all students.
Up next is our Golden Reporter.
With our Golden Reviews.
August Braddock, finally here to talk about the Academy Awards that were this last Sunday. So to start off the night, they started with Best Supporting Actor, who went to Jared Leto for his performance in Dallas Buyers Club. Lupita Nyong'o rightfully claimed the award for Best Supporting Actress. For her first role ever, it's truly breathtaking. Best Actor went to Matthew McConaughey in Dallas Buyers Club. His performance is amazing. His work is brilliant. Best Actress went to Cate Blanchett. If you had seen Blue Jasmine, you would know that Cate Blanchett deserved it. Best Animation Film went to Frozen, of course. Best Director went to Alfonso Cuarón for his work on Gravity. Gravity, as Mr. Golden has said plenty of times, is breathtakingly beautiful, and I suggest you see it. Best Film went to 12 Years a Slave, which overall deserved the award more than any other film. Back to you in the studio.
Next up is our notorious breakfast guru.
Here's Franklin Melendez with the best breakfast places in town.
Breakfast time with Franklin Melendez. Breakfast time with Franklin.
Whoa! What was that?
Hey Santa Sue, my name is Franklin Melendez, and today we're reviewing Jerry's Coffee Shop for breakfast reviews. Come on, let's go inside. I'm here with the owner of Jerry's Coffee Shop. How long have you worked here?
I work here 28 years already.
How many people do you get here a day?
I don't know, but I know it's a lot. It's a building in 1953. Yeah, so it's first business is donut shop.
Overall, Jerry's Coffee Shop made my stomach really happy. I got some of the world's best pancakes, got some bacon, some eggs, and it was all good.
Tomorrow and Saturday, we will be hosting the annual band festival.
Let's take a look.
Hey Santa Sue, Alex Minster here. There's an upcoming instrumental festival this weekend, and I want to talk to Dr. Kubi about it. Let's go check it out.
Our festival is an event where ensembles in this area, instrumental ensembles, come and they perform to be adjudicated by judges. And there are orchestras, there are bands, there are middle schools, there are high school groups. We have about 30 coming this year. They will be judged and get ratings. Santa Sue has two groups performing in the festival. The first one is Wind Symphony. They will be performing at 1:15 on Saturday. And Symphony Orchestra will be performing at 7:30 on Saturday night. The festival is this Friday and Saturday, and then after the last group, the Moore Park Wind Ensemble will be performing on stage, and the admission is free to all the events, and we look forward to seeing you there.
When it comes to sports, it's usually the big high schools we hear about.
But in this case, Santa Sue is in the game.
Entrepreneurs, KSSH and Sarah here at the Simi Valley Isoplex, where Santa Susanna Key Club competed with Simi against Royal in an intense battle on the ice.
We put on this event every year for Key Club, and this is our second annual group hockey tournament.
Supporting the Amanda McPherson Foundation. We raised $70 for her.
Who won?
Royal, sadly.
Back to you in the studio! And that's the way it is.
Not quite. I want to remind them about yearbook senior ads. The deadline is next Friday and space is limited.
Now, that's the way it is.
Shouldn't we tell them only one more show before senior project presentations?
Yeah. March 3rd, 2014.
Have a sharp day, Santa Sue.
I am completely obsessed with Niall Horan. He's my baby cakes. I don't know how to express my love for him.